How you doing, everybody? Blazing Snake here, coming at you with a little bit of an update video. I do apologize that the screen's going to be blank for this one, but I really don't have that much time to pop in a game and be like, hey, look, this is like my little avatar thing. So, um, literally after Resident Evil 3 got done and oh, excuse me, I'm drinking the Kickstart. Um, Literally after I got done with Resident Evil 3, it was talked about beforehand, but it was part of the reason why the last part of it was streamed rather than recorded. Um, my work schedule has changed. I'm now 2 to 10 instead of 3 to 11. So I'm trying to figure out a way to balance that along with YouTube. Um, Truth be told, I'm surprised I'm still got a channel up with all the regulations and the AI and all that, because I figured by the time they get to my channel, they'd be like, oh, nope, boop, and then, cause I think there's like something about like repeated videos or something, and you also know the .5 videos and streams and whatnot, where I'm like, there's something screwing up or something. At the same time, I don't really follow along with the regulations so much myself, so that's part of the issue. But anyway, that's not the point. I know I have a couple things down the pipeline that I want to do, but I need to find a good balance, I guess the word would be, to, because like right now it's, for me it's 11:55 and I'm coming at you with this recording. My fan's blowing. I know it's it's almost the end of the, actually no, it's the end of November right now. I need to learn how to script. But also, I don't sleep very well. Like, I get home and I'm like staring at either Twitter or um, like playing Helldivers until, like last night, I just did, well, last night and into this morning, I just got done finished watching the For Liberty fan movie for Helldivers. Watch that, by the way. It's gold. It's gold. Like, Sony, if you do not hire that team, if you take down that video, a lot of people are going to be pissed. Myself included, but y'all don't care. Ugh. I've been breathing better, but anyway. I'm hoping to get a new cut of Sector 87, one of the VR videos that I did recently, or not recently, but I think it's the last VR video I did. Might have been something else, but I know that one was like one of my latest ones. But at the same time, like I said, I haven't had time to get settled, get into a mood to get on VR and do the recording. I still got another recording that I did that I wanted to. It's going to be one of the few times I actually do an edit video. It's going to be kind of like a compilation. Well, it'll be part of a compilation. And find your words. It's going to be uploaded separately, but it's also going to be part of a compilation once I get more content like it, to where it's going to be like failed recordings that I still find funny, and I'm messing with my keyboard here. It's got a little the little stand things. But in terms of content, especially with Resident Evil, I'm probably going to just keep it as where 4 Remake's going to be used instead of the OG. Because unlike Resident Evil 2 and 3, the only way that you will ever get me to play OG Resident Evil 4 is via the VR version for Oculus. I do not like Resident Evil 4. Not the OG version. I don't... it's not the god game everybody says that it is. Ashley's annoying. The controls are like... I think I've said it before, especially in the VR version. When I'm aiming a gun as Leon in Resident Evil 4, it feels like the PSG one without the diazepine or whatever you call it on Metal Gear Solid 1, where Snake would shake the rifle all over the place and whatnot. That's what aiming in Resident Evil 4 OG feels like to me. Like, Leon's just like he's like, I'm trying to aim at a head and he's bombing the gun so much that I can't really get a good shot. And that's part of the reason why I don't like Resident Evil 4 OG. It's actually the major reason why I don't like Resident Evil 4 OG. I'll play the VR version easily, like, because it's me that's doing the aiming. And I know people will be like, oh, but you get the Wii version, I do have a Wii. I'm not spending $80 on getting Resident Evil 4 for the Wii. Now I spent $300 getting the VR, the Oculus 3, so I can play Batman VR, but Arkham Shadow is actually good. But yeah, in terms of Resident Evil, I'm going to leave 4 Remake as the main thing. Then I'm going to do 5. Well, I'm going to finish 5. Hopefully I still have the same save from last time. I don't know. I honestly don't even remember where I'm at, so I might actually just reboot it and be like, hey, Resident Evil 5. But that'll probably be like a long ways away, because I really don't feel like playing another Resident Evil game right now. And like I said, I've probably got maybe an hour and 30 before I gotta head out, because I normally leave like 30 minutes before I have to go. I actually have to go to work. Kind of a early bird gets the worm kind of thing. I'm weird like that. But going forward, we might be doing more chill streams on the channel. I know that's going to hurt me in the long term, but at the same time, I need to get content out. Problem is, though, a lot of games are going to shitville right now. Fortnite, for example, God, I don't like The Simpsons. I actually haven't liked the only, like, everybody else would be like, oh, the Family Guy, Peter's on freaking Fortnite. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, if Solid Snake was not on Fortnite that one season, I wouldn't have gotten into it. Like, I quite literally, like, would not have gotten into Fortnite. Helldivers is kind of in a iffy place right now, and I just did speak good upon the For Liberty video, but at the same time, it was a fan project long time in the making, and you can't have known the problems that we would be having right now. The Breakers is probably dead by now. We ain't missing much. I don't even know if I have any good games on Steam. I've only got Team Fortress 2 for Um, shit. I've only got TF2 for Gmod, and I know I could go on Gmod and do stuff with that. I do need to get on doing New Vegas because I did have plans on that. Oh, Lord. The best thing I could probably say for right now is wait and see what I'll be doing, because I initially had plans on doing PUBG for chill streams, but then I played it a couple times and servers just take too damn long to get in. I forgot to have Force Unleashed 1. Not that I'll be playing it on here, but I did say I had plans on doing Ready or Not as chill streams, but it's kind of still up in the air on that one. Uh, I don't know at this point. Right now I'm looking through my Steam list and I'm not really seeing anything really to chill. And I got MCC, but at the same time, that's going to be whenever I get around to doing that as a series. And speaking of which, I'm going to start with Halo Reach and then move. It's going to be Halo Reach, Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3 ODST, then Halo 3, and maybe Halo 4. Kind of up in the air on that one as well. It's not that I'm not one of those guys that are like, oh, Halo 4 is a good game, but it's a bad Halo. That ain't me. I'll gladly admit that my first Dark Souls game was Dark Souls 2. Before patch and before Scholar of the First Sin. Or it might have been right around the same time, but at the same time, again, unscripted. When I was playing Dark Souls 2, I was playing 360, probably barely any patches, and it was not Scholar of the First Sin edition. Excuse me, it probably was patched, but I didn't have Scholar of the First Sin. But yeah, Dark Souls 2 was my first Souls game. I ain't one to be like, oh, this was a good game, but it was a bad such and such. Like, it'd be like me saying, oh, Metal Gear Rising is a good game, but it's a bad Metal Gear game. I mean, it is, but I mean, that's not the point. It's a good game. Okay, it's not Metal Gear Solid, but at the same time, Metal Gear Rising still got the plot bullshit. It's still got the silly, campy BS, and it's a good continuation. But anyway, that besides the point. Expect more kind of one shots, maybe chills stuff and whatnot while I get stuff straight. Hopefully sometime soon I'll be getting back to a new cut of Bone Lab Sector 87. And then after that, we will see. It's either going to be Halo or it's going to be Resident Evil 5. I'm leaning more towards Halo right now, because I want to shoot shit, and I might actually play Halo 1 at least modded. It's going to be still the same story, but at the same time, y'all know what I mean. But for right now, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace. I'll be doing something